Good morning, Year 9 and 10. This is Radioactivity Lesson 5. Today's driving question: how can radiation be useful? Okay, so there's a series of questions from A to H. You need to decide which type of radiation, alpha, beta, or gamma, is the answer to each of the questions. Pause the video and have a go at the task. Okay, so the answers. Alpha has the greatest mass. Alpha has the greatest charge. Gamma does not have any mass. Beta has the same mass as an electron. Gamma can travel through paper and a few millimeters of lead. Beta is stopped by aluminium but not by paper. Alpha is equivalent to a helium nucleus. And gamma is a type of electromagnetic radiation. First example we're going to look at of uses of radiation is a smoke detector. So there is an alpha source inside a smoke detector, which is americium-241. So this source, this americium-241, gives off a constant stream of alpha particles. These alpha particles ionize the air, and these charged particles move across the gap, forming a current. So remember, ionizing is turning particles into charged ones. If smoke gets inside the machine, it will absorb some of those ions, and the current will decrease, it will fall. There's a detector inside the smoke alarm which will sense the amount of current of ionized particles, and a siren will sound when the detector current falls. Okay, your next task is to decide whether each statement is fact or opinion. It's a think, pair, share exercise. So think about these on your own first, then go and have a chat to someone else in your house, see if they agree, and then we'll go through the answers. Pause the video to have a go at the task. Okay, so the answers. The ones that are facts are highlighted in purple, and the ones that are opinion are highlighted in red. Pause the video to check your answers. Next question, which is false? So is it A, a small alpha source is used in a smoke detector? B, alpha is very ionizing but not very penetrating and is stopped by air particles? Is it C, a smoke detector works by the alpha source ionizing the air particles? Or is it D, the alarm sounds because the alpha particles ionize the smoke particles and the current flows to the buzzer? So which statement is false? Pause the video to decide. Okay, so the answer is D. The alarm sounds because the alpha particles ionize the smoke particles and the current flows to the buzzer. Okay, so now we're moving on to the main part of the lesson. So the grade 1 to 3 task and the grade 4 to 5 can be done using this table. So this is on your Show My Homework as an extra resource assignment. If you have a printer at home, you can print this out and then fill it in, or if not, just sketch out the table and jot down your answers. So this is looking at 4 different types of uses of radiation. So sterilization, radiotherapy, leak detection in pipes, and thickness control mill. And you have to answer the questions in the boxes and fill in the table. Grade 6 to 7, draw a flowchart to show how a smoke detector works and why alpha radiation is used. Grade 8 to 9, evaluate the safety of having a smoke alarm in the house which contains a radioactive source. Now there is extra information on these 4 different types of uses also on your Show My Homework. Okay, so some more information to help you, or you can use your revision guide or BBC Bite Size. So pause the video to have a go at the tasks. Okay, so the answers. If you have a different colour pen ready, you can mark and correct your work. If you need to add any extra detail, please do so in a different colour. Okay, so the table. Okay, the answers are on the board. If you could press pause, okay, to mark and correct your work and add any extra detail. Grade 6 to 7, this is how a smoke detector works. So it suggests that you did a flowchart, so you can use the numbered statements, okay, or something very similar to put in order for your flowchart. Okay, now alpha is used because it is very ionizing. And grade 8 to 9, the alpha source is a very small amount and is encased, which means it can't be removed easily. Alpha is not very penetrating, which means the air will stop the ionising radiation from reaching you. Therefore, there is a low risk of exposure to radiation. If the house doesn't have a smoke alarm, then this could mean that if there was a fire, any people in the house might not be aware of it and therefore risk being trapped in the burning house. So overall, the risk of having an alpha source in the house far outweighs any dangers it may cause. Press pause to check your answers. Okay, now we need to do our sentence. So today I've achieved, state, explain, use or combine. On the because I can, you need to write what's in the box next to the word that you have chosen you've achieved. Press pause to complete this. Finally, on Show My Homework, there is a 10-question quiz linked to this lesson. Please complete that now, and the quiz results will be emailed to your parents or carers. Thank you, and have a good day.